Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back with some more awesome from Mr. Twister, and another showcase in the heck of a series he's got that he's auditioned with. And, as always, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for joining me. I hope you are having a good one, as always, and if not, maybe we can help. But as we get into this one, I'm thinking this is roughly episode 9, I believe, for Mr. Twister, and we're going to get at these big boys. So we're going to get this one all situated and facing the right way. But while I'm doing that, I would like to remind everyone else that the Saturday Showcase is all for you guys. That's where your cool and original techs can have their very own video, just like these ones. All you got to do is find my Showcase auditions link down in the description, follow it on through to the thread, post your in-game snapshots or save games to that thread, and, well, I'll do my dangdest to make the best video I can out of them. And we'll inspire some ideas, hopefully, and get some creativity flowing, and have a blast doing it, I'm hoping. So now, since Mr. Twister has done all said things, and he has provided the cool and original text, and he provided a lot of them. As I said, we've got like 9 or so episodes going here, but this one is a little bit of a recap as well, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But we got to fill this puppy up first, and look at all the collectors. It is going to take a lot. A lot. A very lot. But we're going to try it. Don't know if we'll fill it, but we'll get a bunch in there. Get this all tuned up, a little like that, something like that. This over here, even it out. Oh, it's traveling. It's traveling. Oh no, it's traveling. Oh well, we'll got her attached. We can move around. We can get her all hooked up, and everything should work out good. Look at it fill. I like the looks of that. Just little chunks flying all over. Not really much of a pattern, but it does look pretty. And then you figure, look at the rig that is pulling this. Even the trailer's armed for battle, which is an awesome way of doing it. And then you got this truck. Holy. It is a force to be reckoned with, I do believe. And with the monster wheels, or no, those are Titan wheels, I think. There ain't a lot that's going to stop them. As long as you don't run into rocks and hard terrain, hard angles in the terrain. Because it'll make them fall off sometimes. I think they need to fix that, honestly. I'm hoping that's a bug and not intended, because these wheels, you ever seen a real monster truck show, they don't come off that easy. And if they're meant for this kind of thing, they should be even tougher than those. There, that'll maybe help. We're getting a little too much ahead of ourselves here. Oh, nope. Don't you get wiggling. Oh no, what the heck happened there? I didn't think I touched it. Oh, it's going to send me screwy. Please don't send my resources everywhere. Oh, this thing does a hell of a wicked catwalk. Jeez, look at that. Yeehaw. Doesn't even have to go anywhere. That's kind of weird. I'm not too sure what's going on with that one. I'm guessing there's a resource stuck somewhere or something silly going on. Because that other tech shouldn't, base tech shouldn't even be an issue. So I guess we're going to do this. Hey, where are you going? You get back here. So yeah, with trailers and big techs comes lag and sometimes frustrations when they come unhooked and you get into that kind of weirdness. See if we can get something figured out here though. Get these put away so we can at least be back on the ground. Do a little bit of cleanup. I just kind of like the looks of this. Oh, got too many. I was hoping to go all the way around, just have a clean up as the tongue of the trailer passed, but yeah, there's just too much. Not fast enough. But as you can see, it is picking them up fairly good. So there, now we got her all tuned back up, ready, or filled up. And look, we couldn't even pick them all up. We scrapped a wee too many. But no matter. It's all good. We'll just leave and we'll let them disappear. I like the way they wiggle. There, we're all hooked up and we're ready to move. Maybe we'll drive around in here, see if we can pick up the last few little bits that are possibly available for us that we can maybe hold still. Well, it looks like we still got a little bit of storage there. We're not quite filled up. Let's see what it gives us. Just dropping them off the side. I would have had a sales thing there myself, honestly. But, oh well. We need a couple more of those things. So I guess we're not going to have this go to a base just yet. But that's kind of what the goal is. So there we go. We got our parts that we needed. And bloop. Oh, I didn't anchor. Dang it, man. Dang it. Anchor, I say. Anchor. Yeah, let's see if we can get her anchored. That looks like it worked. There. Get rid of that. Now, I'm pretty sure this is meant to go in there. Because, well, it makes sense. No? Oh. Okay, well, it must be the trailer back's in there. Maybe that's the ticket. Oh, look at that guy over there. He's just waiting to wreck my haul. Haha, not today, sucker. Look at that, we blow him up and back her in. Man, maybe I should have been like a truck driver or something. I think I'm doing fairly good at this backing up stuff. Do. Oh, get in there. Yeah, there we are. Well, we knocked a few off, but I think they'll get picked up. Look at that, just full of colors. Yeah, we'll put the brakes on this. Whoa, Bessie. Don't you be jumping. It's getting carried away. Not liking when it does that. It makes me worried like it's going to jump around and go crazy on me. But I think while we're doing that, I'm just going to run through a little bit of these. You probably remember some of these, but it has been a while. And we got the Charger. Now, I don't know all the names off by heart, of course. And the way I did this is I don't exactly have them all. But the GeoCore battery is quite handy in this one. As you can see, it's bouncing around a lot of them. And then from there, we get into this capable little, I'd say it's a base, but it's kind of a turret too. But it's more base than turret because the crafting. But it is meant for the auto mining. And another turret. So yeah, all these are techs that we have seen in the past episodes. But you know, I thought a recap was in order because he sent in such a huge pack of awesome. And they were spread out. And yet another turret. And I like that turret. That one is effective. Oh, does it lay a hurting on people. But yeah, I thought a little recap was in order. Just so we kind of get an overall idea of what was sent in. And then this base, of course. Like, that's a sweet base. That is a very capable, to say the least. Yeah, I like the work with the black rails or bars from Hawkeye. Just it looks like it's there to help everything stay in line and tuned, like so it doesn't get jammed up, which is always a great idea. Because you get one little hitch and it can go bad. Now we get into the little tech. And like this one, it doesn't look like it's a lot, but for that tech size, it is quite substantial. And a nifty little battler. And we got kind of the bigger brother to that other one. Fully fitted for salvaging and resource hunting. I like the low profile of that one, but that cab on the front, you're braver than I am, man. Another a different version of kind of the same idea of tech, but this one comes equipped with a skew, the bigger wheels, and the plasma cutters. The angled ones even. I like those angled ones. Oh, this one's got the rockets on it. Nice. I like that little upgrade. Yeah, he's got a few versions of a couple techs, but they're good ones because they're different enough from the last one that I thought they deserved their spot. Like this one, we get into the Hawkeye stuff. It's a nice combination, I believe. The color coordinating is just phenomenal. And then, oh yeah, look at this monster. Oh, I'm liking it. It's not like a true monster in my normal sense of the words, but it just looks like it's angry and it wants to do damage. Like, I like that one. And we got a little scouting bike, and it looks speedy. And it actually is speedy and deadly, as you can see with the missiles. Oh, look at that guy. He's cute. I like him. Starting to get dizzy from all this spinning. Woo. But I'm going to hold on because, man, my head was spinning when I was playing with some of these little guys and just any of these techs, because it was just like, yeah, baby, let's go. I was excited. Hey, this little guy, those fan propellers, you know he's going to go quick. And then you throw rockets on there. Might be too quick. He might just go kaboom when he hits. And another speedy little battler. I like the use of the wheels too. Those look like the buggy wheels. I haven't used them too much. I'm gonna get into her. A little bigger Hawkeye version, or a hawk-eyed version of that last tech, with a little geocore flare, with the back black bars. And oh, look at this one. I remember this one being a heck of a lot of fun, drifting around the enemies, just working on them. Line up for that big shot off the front with the missiles, and all the pieces would go everywhere. And this one, yeah, it was awesome. It would get up just about anything I put it to, and if it wouldn't, the rockets made sure it did. But like always with those big old wheels, they're a big magnet basically for the resources. But man, do they ever work great, and that's why you get techs like this. They're big, they got lots of wheels, and they still move great. And with this one having the mobile skews, how can you go wrong, right? They're just there to help your day be a good one. It is kind of hard to keep them in place, though. They tend to want to roll around and do stuff. A little upgraded version. Looks like it's got a lot more missiles on it, eh? And as you can imagine, you can anchor this one, and she's got some surprises. Now, if I remember right, this one had quite an accomplished charging setup. I can't remember if it had crafting in it or not, but that would have been covered in the video that actually focused more on this one. A little different version, more of the streamline kind of. It looks like the forward kind of version of this tech. Doesn't have all the big missiles and that, but it has a lot of heavy firepower. Get into another one here. Ooh, I think that one's meant for the trailer. It looks like it's better set up for the trailer. Not sure why exactly, it just looks like that to me. But yeah, those railguns are always a good idea. And then, of course, there's the trailer. Like, it's an effective, efficient tech in itself. Like, you got power charging, it's got its own little rockets, it's got weapons, it can hold a bunch of resources. So even if you got detached, you could still limp back to a base unless you had big hills or something in your way. Or too many hills. But hey, look at this guy. I like this. The collecting you could do with this, eh? And you can do it fast, too. That's the awesome part of it. And it's got the pacemaker on it, just to speed things along nicely. It doesn't have the most weapons on it, but it would be a good miner / harvester. This one, it looks like it's just ready to do a bit of everything. It's like, yep, I'm not going to try and outrun you. I'm just going to hurt you. Come get some. That's the little voices that run around in my head when I'm talking and playing and stuff like that. Now here, this one here is a very nice one. It's got a bit of everything. And this one, I believe, is actually a crafter, too. Can't remember all of them, right? There was a lot of them. Oh, the planes. The plane, boss, the plane. If any of you guys know what that's referring to, well, you're probably about as old as I am. No offense, because hey, being older ain't all that bad. Oh, look at this big sucker. Woohoo! I am liking it. Gee, that's a cool looking one. It looks like something right out of a sci-fi movie, really. Fits in with this game just perfect. Takes a little longer to get around, though, doesn't it? Oh, this one, I remember this one. This is a 2-part multi-tech, where the turret is its own tech, and then the base is its tech. Oh, excuse me. And then on top of it, you got some rockets, some good wheels on this. It should not stop for nothing. Except hills. It'll run into mountains possibly, but, that's going to happen. But anyway, I got to try that plane out. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, she's... Oh, what? What happened? That's different. Well, at least we didn't crash it. So I have no idea. Go, 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 go. Oh, right on, we're climbing, we're climbing. There we are, we're up and away now. At 84 miles an hour. Nice, I'm liking that. Oh, let's get away from some stuff and maybe it'll clear up for us a bit. Oh, look at that. Man, you could wipe out a frickin' army with this thing. And I wouldn't mind doing it. Keep her going, keep her going. No. Oh, whoa, what the? Hey. Alright. You're gonna fall out of the sky on me like that. That's just a little weird. I got to do something different. So like I was kind of gonna do is I was gonna show you how I think they would have maybe been used in a base type situation. So I come back here just to kind of give you an idea, You'd probably have more than the one tech of each around, but I thought this would be a little nicer cluster of awesome. So I got just about all of them. I didn't put all the different multiple versions in on some of them just because they were big. And, well, they take up a lot of room. And they are pretty close. I think what I did is I got my favorite ones from each. If there was more than one version. So, like, as you can see, that is a lot of awesome to have all auditioned in one pack. Now, it's taken me a while to get through them all, which I think is very understandable. And well worth it. Oh, I wish they'd stop loading in like that, though. They're getting bounced around and beat up, and it's like, no, don't hurt it, man. Come on, be nice, don't be mean. But what can you do? Like, look at that. That would put a hurting on anybody. Anyone who even chances coming near a setup like this is a wee bit crazy, Like crazy in the head. Because you need an army of your own to get past all these. Like one of these techs charged up and ready would put a hurting on quite a few. But I think right around in here, I'm going to call this one just about at an end as I go into the old outro phase. And I'm going to once again ask you that if you did enjoy what you saw, to please throw the likes around, comments down there. It is always great to hear from you. And all the feedback and the awesome that only you guys can bring. That is the most appreciated thing I could think of. And from there, I'd like to also remind you about the subscription button, the dinging of the bell. And then some links that are down in the description because, you could have your very own Saturday showcase. All you got to do is post your in-game snapshots or save games to the showcase auditions link down below, all the thread that takes you to. Other than that, you could always keep in mind about the new Tekka project. Check that thread out. There's a few things you might want to build and get in on and participate. And if you're into participation and maybe helping out a small channel survive and grow and just get better and maybe have some prizes, There's a PayPal.me link down there. It's set up for a small $2 donation. And with said donation, it does get your name entered into a draw that I'm going to be having hopefully near the end of February, depending on participation. It might be delayed if there isn't enough, but we're going to work on it. But what it does get you entered into is a draw for a 3D printed tech that is currently valued at $40, or could be more, once again, depending on participation. Because, hey, I ain't rich. This YouTube stuff doesn't make everybody millions, right? It's barely made me anything. It's just made me a lot of good ones. So that's why I always wish everyone a good one, because you guys have made YouTube way more funner than I ever thought it was going to be. And I do thank you once again. And I do like to make sure that everyone knows I do appreciate it. Man, look at the mess I made. Resources everywhere. If I was Scrooge McDuck, I'd be swimming through that. That's another older reference. Oh no, they brought DuckTales back. So until that next time, everybody, keep being that awesome. Keep having a good one. Another great showcase there, Mr. Twister.